Welcome to the EHC TV Sports interview. Today I have Charles Smith, senior basketball player for the Emory and Henry men's basketball team. How are you today, Charles?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
All right, Charles, let's cut right to the chase. Big tournament over the weekend. Tell me how it went.
Yeah, it went well. We went down there and did what we needed to do. We won 2 games, played up tempo. We looked pretty good. We need to get a little bit better. Defensively, still have some things to work on, but it was 2 big wins. That's all you can ask for.
And one of those wins was against Covenant. That's got to feel good. You lost to Covenant both times you played them last year. Take me through that game and what was working for the team.
Yeah, like you said, it was great to beat them. We kind of owed them one from the past 2 games the year before, and then it was a game of runs. We got up by about 10, and they came back and actually took the lead. I think it was 54-53. And one of the big differences between, I guess, this year and last year is just experience. I think guys were a lot more calm under pressure, resilient, didn't hang their heads. And then we went on a run, and it was 88-64 at one point. And that's just, they broke down. I think our pressure got to them over the course of the game. We were either in a man press or a zone press for the entire game. Over time, it's going to wear on the point guard, ball handlers, and we were able to turn them over and extend our lead and put the game out of reach.
All right, and one of the new additions this year is Coach Wilson, a new head coach for you guys. What's it been like playing for Coach Wilson these couple short months that you've been with him?
I really love playing for Coach Wilson. He's a great coach, and he really has us well prepared for this season. Going back to the fall, we had 6 weeks of preseason training, 5 days a week, conditioning, lifting, playing. And we play up tempo, and the conditioning we put in then, and things we work on in practice has got us ready to win some games and play at his style.
And you have a little bit of an unusual situation as far as the roster goes. For a new coach come in, there are 4 senior starters this year. That's got to be a luxury that a lot of new coaches don't get. What's the leadership been like with 4 senior starters on this team?
We have there's no juniors on the team, so you have 4 senior starters, and then I think 4 or 5 more seniors, and then the rest are freshmen and sophomores. So from that, we use our knowledge to help them out. We have some good young talent. They just need the experience, need a little bit of time. But like you said, having 4 seniors in the starting lineup is huge because you never feel rattled. There's composure on the court, so it's definitely a luxury.
And it's still early in the season, but you're 2-0, and it's got to feel good to win. Last year was supposed to be a good year. It was supposed to be around a 500 team, but things kind of came off the rails a little bit for various reasons. What's it feel like to finally be winning as a senior here?
It's a really good feeling, but like you said, it's early. We still have a long ways to go. We still have to get better. We have a tough game tomorrow at Ferrum. They're picked in the top 2 in their conference, but I think if we go in there and play our game, we should come out of there with a win. Then come back home Saturday and hopefully start the season 4-0 and then keep going. But we can't become, I guess, complacent. We can't just think we're winning. We have to keep grinding and keep pushing, and I think we'll be able to do that.
And you were recruited to come here by Coach Paul Russo. He was the head coach your first 3 years, and not necessarily negatives and positives, but what is the biggest difference between Coach Russo and Coach Wilson?
I would just say the style of play. I think Coach Wilson playing up tempo suits our team better because we're not one of the bigger teams in the ODAC or really in Division III, but we are athletic and we move well, we're quick, and I think playing up tempo, getting in people instead of with Coach Russo, our defense philosophy, we'd be in gaps, hang back. Now we're pressuring more, which I think fits our team a little bit better.
Okay, and Coach Russo was here and he recruited you. Take me through the recruitment process just a little bit. You come from Fayetteville, North Carolina, not exactly Emory and Henry's back door. So how did you get here?
Well, when I was a senior in high school, I was getting recruited by some other schools, and things fell through. A coach I knew from Fayetteville actually went to Emory and Henry, and he knew kind of what had happened to me, and so he gave me contacts to different schools. And knowing that he had gone to Emory and Henry, obviously he gave me contact to Coach Russo, and that also was a little that helped Emory in my mind because he had gone there. So I wanted to give it a shot. And Coach Russo came and watched me work out. He came to Fayetteville, watched me work out, and I came up here a few times. Came to a game, came on a visit, stayed in contact with him and Coach Abrahamson, who actually I never played for. He took another job going into my freshman year here, and then I liked Coach Russo, got along with him, and I liked Emory. It was different. Fayetteville was a little bit bigger, but I liked the small campus and the people, and so I decided to come to Emory.
All right, it's the last hurrah for you. You're a senior this year, probably your last year of competitive basketball. In your mind, what's it going to take to make this season successful?
I think we just have to continue to play how we're playing, play hard, and continue to, whenever we step on the court, get better. Grind every day in practice because, that's really where you prepare for games. Our preparation has to be good. We have to eat well, sleep well. In games while you're on the court, do what you can. Unselfishness. Don't worry about who's scoring or who's, filling up the stat sheet as long as we're winning. And if we can do that, play with each other, continue to play hard, get better, I think it should be a good year.
All right, thanks for being here, Charles, and good luck on the rest of the season. That was the EHC TV Sports interview. Now we'll send it over to Austin Bone with the sports update.